So one thing I've definitely noticed when people again are in the midst of what they feel like is a really bad situation, like they're stuck, is thinking can turn very extreme, especially when you're young. The functions, the abilities you have to analyze a situation, assess a situation, especially something abstract like, you know, I don't like my life, I'm not satisfied, I'm bad at this or that, can turn very, very black and white, very dichotomous. Like things are either great or wonderful, or they're horrible and just incredibly difficult or impossible to get out of this sort of thing. And so one thing you want to do if you're feeling stuck, feeling like there's nothing you can do, things are too hard, those are some key words: too much, can't, impossible, horrible, words like that that are exaggerated, is to start changing your thinking. Start changing the way you look at things and having a more realistic assessment, realistic view of things. So one thing is, there's just this view, and it's really emphasized by the media, especially social media these days, that either you're going all out, doing things perfectly, consistently, with absolute discipline, or you're lazy. And that's just overly simplistic. First of all, even those individuals who do go at things hard, they almost definitely didn't do that from the start. They had to start somewhere, whether it was just a couple minutes a day, a few times a week, 10 reps here or there, whatever they could do. And it wasn't the actual behavior that was perfect and hardcore, but their attitude that just, I'm going to do this. Even if I have to do it shitty, even if I have to make a lot of mistakes, do it over again, figure it out again and again, I'm just going to do it. And so that's more realistic, because anybody can do something for 5 minutes a day. Anybody can do something a few times a week, that sort of thing. So allowing yourself to be in that middle ground of, I'm not perfect yet, but at least I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing something. And secondly, I kind of mentioned this already, but the idea that things have to be done perfectly or be executed perfectly, or the outcome has to be perfect. Nobody can go through their life like that. I don't care how good they are now. So allowing for that, like, I might not have done this perfectly. I might have made a shit ton of mistakes. I might have embarrassed myself. I might have exposed how ignorant I am. But again, I'm doing it. Exposing how ignorant I am is better than not asking the question, not trying, not taking the test. Exposing how incompetent I am is better than not even trying, not even giving it some kind of effort, making some kind of attempt. So really expanding your thought to allow that third dimension, that gray area of, this is not great, this might not even be good, but it's getting done, it's getting accomplished. And it's not going to be a perfect linear path towards progress or success, but every step in that gray area gets you closer to that dimension where you want to be, where now things are getting good, now I'm getting good at this, now I'm understanding this. But even when you get to the area, and that's the thing, is it never reaches its pinnacle of, now I'm perfect at this. And that's really a key concept that won't really sink in until you have the experience, until you go out there and try and understand what the process is like.